Hello and welcome to Monday Messaging, my regular LinkedIn Live, where I share a short pep talk designed to give you a copywriting boost for the week ahead. So today I want to speak about something that happened to me last week, something a little bit different. So last week I agreed to translate for a tour guide who was greeting a group of French visitors arriving off a cruise ship. And I said yes because I thought it would be a nice change. It would be a little bit of a break from the norm. It would get me away from my laptop for a little bit. But as the day grew closer, I started to get uncharacteristically nervous. I didn't exactly know what the tour guide was going to be talking about. Might they be speaking about the intricacies of Fair Isle knitting, for example, or different types of rocks that I maybe don't even know the words for in English, let alone French. So I was in a little bit of a panic, and I called the person who was organising the tour and tried to kind of extricate myself. And she said, no, like you should come along. Some French is better than no French at all. So on the day of the tour, I turned up at the pier with not much more than a 3-day Duolingo streak and some vocabulary written down in a notebook. And but once the tour started, I did what I always do when I'm really, really nervous in any kind of public speaking situation. I looked for the friendliest face in the group, the face that looked encouraging, positive, that was laughing at any jokes. And I focused on them. So I addressed the others as well, of course, but I kept on coming back to that warm, positive, encouraging face in the group. And in the end of the day, the tour and the translation went really, really well. So on the way home, reflecting on this, I realized that focusing on the friendly face in the group is exactly what I've been doing in my own copywriting for years, and what I also encourage my copywriting clients to do. So I have talked before about the one reader rule. Hello, Han. I love the QR code. It's on brand. Oh, yes, so it is on brand. I think that was just done for me, Han, automatically, as long as it works, eh? That's the main thing. Yes, I'll talk. Thanks for reminding me as well. I'll talk about the QR code at the end. Anyway, yeah, where was I? Back to the one reader rule. So I've spoken about this before. So when you're sitting down to write, you focus on one specific person, and that's not a demographic or a target audience, but an actual face. And when you're just starting out with your copywriting and you're not feeling totally confident in your voice yet, it really matters that you picture this face as someone who is happy and encouraging and receptive, because this is going to help you lean into the confident tone that your writing needs, because it's really important when you're writing to sound confident and assured, not apologetic, because nobody is going to book a trip with somebody who sounds like they're saying, oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you, but you've really got to get that confident tone nailed. Now, that's the first face that we're talking about today, because we're speaking about two faces, if you remember. Once you've found that confidence in your writing, you found a friendly face, now you need to look for the grumpy face. There's always one grumpy face in any group. Grumpy is maybe a bit harsh, but there's maybe somebody who looks a little bit skeptical, a little bit hesitant, a little bit like they might have some niggles that they haven't voiced yet. And in the travel world at the moment, obviously there are lots of very valid niggles that people have. So price is one, because everybody is feeling the pinch with the cost of living rising. And then safety is another very valid niggle. So a lot of people are feeling uncertain about the state of the world right now, and they're needing reassurance before they commit to anything. So in addressing these, niggles and anxieties, then you need to picture this person with this kind of skeptical, hesitant face, and you need to speak to them. Your copy needs to speak to them. Now, in doing so, your job isn't to like dampen the mood for everyone else by dwelling on these doubts. It's to address these concerns with warmth and confidence, to welcome the grumpy face, the skeptical face into the fold, and make them feel seen and understood without making everybody else in the group feel anxious. So yeah, in a nutshell then, these are the two faces. There's the friendly face that gives you confidence and the skeptical face that keeps your copy honest and grounded. And speak to them both at different points when you're writing. And trust me, your copy is going to be stronger for it. So let me know how you get on with this. And yes, back to that QR code that Hang pointed out earlier. If you'd like to hear more from me twice a week, I send 2 emails every week to my list, Club Campion, and you can join in by simply pointing your phone at that very on-brand QR code in the corner there. Let me know how you got on with writing to the two faces, everybody. Have a super week and see you next Monday for another Monday messaging. Goodbye.